Anthony Edwards, the human highlight reel.
Swashbuckling! Edwards drives inside and throws it down.
The next young face of the NBA. He's the most explosive and fearless scorer in the game today, and the crazy part is he's only 23 years young. Ant isn't even close to his prime yet, and we are already seeing how dominant he can be in this league. I mean, he's even getting drawn comparisons to Michael Jordan himself. His game is much more than just flashy dunks. It's his finishing and scoring ability, his much improved shot creation off the dribble, and his killer mindset that sets him apart from most players in the league today. Ant is must-see TV, and today we will be breaking down his game and why he's so special as a player. Let's get into it. Anthony Edwards has one of the deadliest first steps in the league. The moment he gets a defender on their heels, it's over. His ability to explode out of a stance and cover ground in just one dribble makes him nearly impossible to stay in front of. What separates Ant's first step is his combination of speed, power, and timing. He doesn't just rely on his raw athleticism, he knows how to manipulate the defender by changing pace with different hesitations to freeze them, jab steps out of the triple threat position, or even using different combo moves to shift defender stances, giving him the advantage to blow by them to the rim. I've noticed he's really effective at attacking defenders on the left side of the floor, which sets him up for his best explosive dunks at the basket. When Ant drives left, he's actually setting himself up for his most dominant takeoff, which is when he jumps right foot, left foot. This is a key part of his finishing ability because it allows him to load up with maximum power and rise up for dunks. This specific footwork is perfect for explosive 2-foot dunkers because it allows him to maintain balance while moving at full speed, exploding upward without losing forward momentum and absorb contact while staying strong in the air. So next time you watch Ant attack left, pay attention to how explosive his first step is, getting by defenders, which sets him up perfectly for that right foot, left foot takeoff. It's one of the biggest reasons why he's such an unstoppable force at the rim. The next part I want to highlight about his game is his elite finishing ability. Yes, he is known for his highlight dunks, but what doesn't get talked about enough is his finesse, touch, and body control when finishing around and through defenders. Ant is shooting roughly 57% on layups at the rim this year, and that's mostly due to how well he stays in control and converts tough finishes at the basket. Ant doesn't shy away from contact, he welcomes it. When he drives into the paint, he uses his strength to initiate contact with the defender first, creating space and putting himself in control of the finish. His upper body strength allows him to take bumps midair without losing balance, which also is a major reason why he's able to finish through bigger defenders. Now, Ant doesn't just rely on strength to finish layups, he also has a soft touch and great footwork around the rim, which allows him to finish in a variety of ways. When Ant drives into the paint and sees a big man rotating over at the basket, instead of trying to challenge them head on, he'll float the ball over the defender, which allows him to quickly get the ball off before the defender can react. He can also use Euro steps to help him get around defenders and give him an easier path to the basket. As he drives to the rim, he is reading the help defender and decides when to sell his first step hard before shifting direction. His quick first step forces defenders to commit early, making it easier for him to counter with the Euro. Players like James Harden, D. Wade, and Manu Ginobili have perfected the Euro step and made it one of their most effective finishes at the basket. Each one of them brought their own unique style with the Euro step, and now Anthony Edwards is putting his own stamp on it. Over his first 5 seasons, you can tell Anthony Edwards has made a huge jump in terms of his shot creation ability. Ant loves to get to his spots inside the arc and use his footwork to create space. He has a great one-dribble pull-up and can elevate over defenders even when they give him a tough contest. He can use combo moves, snatches, or step backs to get separation for his mid-range jumper. Just look at him in this play, call for the ball going to his right, which forces the defender to switch. Ant stays low and sizes up his defender with the quick between the legs crossover, which completely shakes the defender and gave him the advantage. Once this happens, Ant attacks down the left alley and notices the defender try and recover, cutting off his angle. As the defender gets in front, he stops on a dime, snatches the ball back, giving him enough separation for the mid-range jumper. He has improved this part of his game so much from his earlier years in the league and can now make plays like this on any given night. Now, you also see a lot of controversy today from the media about Anthony Edwards and the amount of threes he's taken this year. But when you're shooting 41% from the three on 10 threes a game, why would you not continue to put them up? Ant is a serious threat both off the dribble and in catch and shoot situations from behind the arc. His pull-up three is becoming one of his best parts of his game. He uses quick hezzies and change of pace moves to freeze defenders before rising up. When defenders try to cut him off his drive, he can step back or pull up in rhythm. Ant has drastically improved when shooting off the dribble, and his ability to create his own shot makes his scoring game more balanced from all over the court. The last part of Ant's game I want to talk about is his mentality. When I think of the most confident players in the league, his name's at the top of the list. I mean, how many guys do you know who hype themselves up as much as he does, both on and off the court? Ant isn't just talk. He backs it up every time he steps in the court and embraces the pressure. Ant is one of the few superstars in the league who challenges himself on both ends of the floor, taking on the best offensive players while talking trash in the process. He prides himself on defense, whether it's picking up his man full court, playing the passing lanes for steals, or just competing every possession. That fearless approach is why he's already one of the most exciting and dominant players in the league, and why he's only going to get better. Anthony Edwards is already a superstar in the making, and the scariest part is he's only getting better. His explosiveness, skill, and fearless mentality make him a defender's nightmare and one of the most exciting players to watch every night. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. More breakdowns coming soon. Hope you guys had a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.